This is an origin of race documentary from 2003, which has been it's been verified by the CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control in America. Like this, if that was today, like this, you don't even know how many rubber suits got disinfected. That's for the flu or blooming polio, because to die is horrifying. Anyway, so basically, by the time I was born, the polio vaccine worked. But basically, having been sat here going, this is Nazi bullshit. This is a Nazi bullshit about Kinshasa, which is, if you wanted to, this is a thing, change the name, you don't know where they come from, like this. What the Nazis used to call it was Stanleyville. Used to send the locals to go and get monkeys for experiments, specifically macaques, and then later chimpanzees and green monkeys and bonobos, with no protective clothing on, a little more than a rusty machete. Machete is like a big Japanese knife. Basically, it started like this when I was watching the tape. There was another one about an accidental HIV outbreak that happened in the army in the Congo in the 80s, like this, of Tim Sin of the army who were given blood transfusion from the population that had been donated or bought in Kinshasa, had come down with AIDS and they didn't know how it happened. Anyway, I was marrying this machine. I was just looking at the fridge and how empty it was. I was like, empty fridge, empty fridge. Why doesn't anyone donate blood where you come from? Unless they can't. Pales in comparison to the absolute numpty shit I ain't ever seen in my life. That whole video is hands. Like this, hands to this, hands to that. You think that hands were immortal and basically it didn't matter how many things that you wiped with a disease, right? Or paralyzingly crippling as bad as tetanus, right? You will live forever, and that's the problem with Nazis, is the insinuation that you're going to live forever. Like this behaving like a numpty until somebody else dies and leaves you there. It's not the same thing. Other things have happened, like there was a Peugeot factory that appeared and then disappeared. Is that an anomaly? I've seen nothing in the literature now about the Peugeot factory, but I remember distinctly scrolling through the pictures like, oh, look, you're living in buildings like this, about Brussels when it was invented, formerly Leopoldville. Same to after Leopold, like this. At this point, we're so sure that the Nazis are complete idiots that we don't even know if Leopold knew about the settlement in Kinshasa. Now, in the video, it says that Kinshasa and Kisangani were former Chinese territories, which might explain the presence of the monkeys. There's monkeys all over China. Like, there's monkeys are a menace, like rats in England. Might have brought them with them for experiments away from the Imperial Eye. I'm pretty sure the Imperial Eye would not have approved HIV experiments in the Congo if they had known they were there. So bear in mind like this, when you're researching this, if you are going to do any research like this, you have to assume the max amount of asshole at every juncture, any shitty, cunty thing to do like this to cover up the evidence and provide them with a profit margin for what really was like the muck-up of ages. They have done it. Everything like this. What did you see? Who knows what you saw? There's more than paranoid about it. It's what you're gonna be.